What's up, Threadheads? I'm at Art Van, South County, where my buddy Jay Steinbeck's asked for a meeting with me. Probably wants to pick my brain on some creative ideas. I'm sure that's what it is.
It's a beautiful day, don't you know? It's a beautiful day.
This is The Thread.
Woo-wee! Blustery is what it is. A little frost on the pumpkin out there. Woo!
Good morning, Tim. Thanks so much for coming by. I appreciate you meeting me here today.
My pleasure, my man, my pleasure. What you got?
So it's that time of year. We're transitioning the store over to the holiday season. Absolutely favorite time of year, by the way. But you know what?
You wanted to pick my brain on some creative ideas.
So a little bit of that. We got the store set up. I do need a little help, but more importantly, it's also time to give back. And so we at Art Van really want to know, where should we be going this year? Who should we be looking at?
Well, I'll start by giving back by giving these back to you. I'll come and help you move some stuff.
All right, let's get to it, man.
Yeah,
let's get to it.
My pleasure. Hey, have you ever heard of the Independence Center?
No.
Oh, man, you talk about giving back. They're doing amazing things in our community for those with mental illness.
The Independence Center is a psychosocial rehab facility for people with severe and persistent mental illness.
The technical term is a psychosocial rehabilitation center, which is a lot of words for helping people out.
It gives people a sense of purpose, a sense of belonging. We're part of a community. That's our major thrust, is that we are a community. People become what we call needed, wanted, and expected.
I suffer from PTSD and I had a nervous breakdown. And I couldn't find any compassion. I couldn't find anybody that could understand me. So I was on my way to Mexico to commit suicide. A friend of mine said, try the Independence Center. Just give it a shot. And then I came in to the front doors and it was like the sun was shining, the sky was blue, and the birds were singing. It was like a total different world.
We're a community that's based on kind of meeting people when they come in the door, helping them with whatever they're looking for, whether it's just a place to be accepted, whether they want to go to work, go back to school, need help finding a doctor, whatever it might be.
We get about 180 to 200 people that come a day for our services. If the housing is a goal of theirs, hopefully if we haven't found them in our limited housing here, we will find housing somewhere in the community for them. It's the best place to eat in town. We get about 100 people that stay every day for lunch. Our wellness center, which is a huge center we fought for so long to get. And the idea is to put a healthy activity into the daily routine.
For people who are looking to kind of get back out into the world and part of the community and be part of something, work is an important piece of that. Currently we have 40 transitional employment positions with about 20 different employers. Ranging from data entry to washing dishes.
Teaches me how to be responsible for myself. That's one of the things I like about it. There's nothing free around here, no handouts.
We've had employers who said, well, we were stupid for not hiring you guys. Your people show up every day and they want to work.
You're a member.
I'm a member.
But you're also a board member.
I'm also a board member.
What about this place made you say, I want to be on the board, I want to be a part of what's going on here?
Because they've given me a community, basically, and opportunities that I did not have in my house or available to me even in the larger community.
It makes you want to do the right thing. You have people checking up on you, making sure you're all right.
If it wasn't for the Independence Center, we're not having this conversation right now, are we?
No, I wouldn't be here. Outside the world is really kind of tough. And a place like this is very nice.
Ooh, can't shake that cold. Hey, that Independence Center, whether it be jobs or housing or fitness or community, whatever their folks are looking for, the Independence Center seeks to be a resource for that and to help them reach their goals. And get this, it's all voluntary. The folks can leave whenever they want, but as long as they want to be there, the Independence Center is a resource for opportunity and community.
Whew, speaking of help, Tim, that sounds like pretty nice there.
Yeah, I'll be right with you. I can't feel my hands. Just trying to warm up a bit first.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I like that shirt.
You like this one? This is just for you.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, speaking of helping, the Independence Center is doing amazing things, but there's some local businesses that are pitching in as well. Like Leave a Message. They're employing the members of the Independence Center, and they are the beneficiaries of some amazing employees.
We manufacture custom coffee sleeves and coasters. We're in all 50 states, 12 countries, and we make about 40 million sleeves a year. My first employee just happened to be a member, and I didn't even know. I basically was like, hey, John, do you have any friends? We need more people. And that's kind of how it all started. And then I learned about the Independence Center and these incredible resources, and it just made a lot of business sense, and it made a lot of sense to help this community as well. I learned recently that 1 in 4 adult Americans suffer from a mental illness, and over half go undiagnosed. And so to me, that means that we're all impacted by basically a degree of separation. They've suffered this big realization in their life, they've been able to overcome it, and now they're ready to get back to work. And so if I'm able to provide them a great deal of purpose during the day and a great and helpful and supportive community to work in, you know, they're able to kind of restart their lives again. It made smart business sense to bring people in from the Independence Center. You know, all of the employment support staff here, they really help you. It's like added HR for every individual employee. A great deal of loyalty and commitment to work. I mean, these are people who have overcome a great deal in their life, but they're extremely self-aware. When life seems normal and everything's going right, and then all of a sudden you're braced with this incredible new reality, you know, suffering from, you know, schizophrenia or depression or anxiety. And I think it's important that we talk about it and dispel some of, you know, all these kind of nasty stereotypes that come along with it. Someone was a paraplegic, you could see that they're slightly disabled, but with a mental illness, you don't. You don't know what's going on in someone's head. And so exhibiting that compassion and also educating yourself on this, because so many people suffer from it, it's important.
Oh, I just love that place. I love their cool product and love the heart behind it even more.
Tim, what do you got going on now?
I'm just dancing like nobody's watching. But they are. Don't you love dancing?
Who doesn't?
I know, right? Hey, remember I told you earlier about the Independence Center?
Absolutely.
Guess what their biggest fundraiser is every
What?
year? Dancing with the St. Louis Stars.
No way.
Yes, and you know one of the stars dancing.
Who is it?
Remember Allie Nichols?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Allie Nichols is a volunteer with us at Progress West Hospital. She's been with us for about 4 months or so and supports us in a lot of different departments. As food services might be her favorite. She loves to deliver cookies.
I'm gonna guess you love the cookie part because you love how it makes other people feel.
Yeah.
I thought so. You love making people smile, don't you?
She's a light to us. She's always positive, always figures it out, and just knows what to do and how to make somebody's day a little bit brighter. Lots of hugs, right? She loves greeting everybody with a hug.
I love hugs so much. Yeah.
And people love to get them from you.
Yes.
She's dancing this year. She's doing her thing to do her part to help the cause.
She's a great person. Like, always comes in with a smile, big hugs.
I love spin, I love dancing.
She's just so much excitement, just all the time.
I just love a spin and turn around.
She walks in and she'll start spinning right away.
Can you give me one? Can you show me a spin?
Well, it's a spin to a turn, and then it's a spin right here, and then it's a spin.
Last year, I got asked to be a judge for the St. Louis Dancing with Stars that is the big fundraiser for the Independence Center. And so the dance committee said, you know, we really like for you to dance, but we have an idea for you. We know you're busy. And I said, okay, what's your idea? And they said, let Allie dance. You can go raise the money. And I said, are you serious? Are you sure that's what you want to do? And they said, yeah, because we think she'll get more votes than you will. So we sat her down and said, Allie, remember last year for Dancing with Stars, would you want to be one of the people up on the stage? And she goes, oh, I love Dancing with Stars and I've got moves. Yes, I want to do it.
Why did you want to be a part of it?
Well, I was I love everyone so much. Sometimes.
You got a big heart.
Yeah.
I love that, that Miss Allie just has so much energy and so the aptitude to want to do this and perform and, you know, be part of this.
And I took her down to the Independence Center and they gave her the VIP tour and she was talking to the members and just, you know, loving on people, what she does.
Even with her career that she's chosen, she chooses to help people every day and loves it.
And Mike has just been absolutely tremendous with her. And he teaches her a new move every week, and she gets it, you know. So I think she's got a little natural ability. She probably gets that from her dad.
So I think we're gonna wow the socks off of everybody there.
Are you gonna bring the energy?
Yes.
Yes. I know, I always see that Allie energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
I'm gonna do it.
I know you will.
Okay.
Bring it, girl.
Ow!
Every time. Every time. You're so strong. Gets me every time. You can't help but love Allie's infectious personality, but I also love her huge heart, her desire to help people. She wants to do her part to give back just by doing what she does, dancing.
Absolutely. Tim,
Yeah.
come on. We got to put this stuff down. You got to help me. Come on.
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
We got work to do.
Right behind you. Hey, Threadheads, welcome to Season 3. I hope you're enjoying the show. We are so thankful to be here each and every Saturday morning on Fox 2. But we want to let you know, this is not a Fox 2 show. This is a nonprofit, independent 501c3 show. And we need your support to keep it going. Please go to our website, thethreadstl.com, hit the donate button, and help support this mission. If you believe in what we're doing, please help us continue to thread up, y'all.
Hidden fats, oils, and grease from butter, gravy, cooking oil, and sauces look harmless as liquids, but if you pour them down the drain, they can cause expensive backups and overflows. Fog, that's fats, oils, and grease, belong in the trash and not down your drain. So remember to cool it, can it, and trash it this holiday season. Keep our sewers fog-free. Find out more at projectclearstl.org.
Hey, Threadheads, thanks for joining us this morning. Are you picking up on a theme here? We're like bringing joy, creating community, transforming lives. That's what this show is all about. We are so much stronger when we come together than we ever are when we separate and divide. We want to continue this mission. We want to help this city thread up and be the most it can be. So, you want to be a part of the team? You want to help us on that mission? Go to thethreadstl.com and learn how you can be a threadhead and help us thread up, y'all. Hold on, hey, are my tennis shoes deductible?
Tim, what are you doing?
I gotta get my taxes done, my investments, and I gotta make a will.
Come on, I know just the place. Sweet. Come on. You are going to love Securus' Circle of Advisors. They can help you with your tax advice, your legal needs, your investments, and your insurance.
Awesome.
Tim, meet your Circle of Advisors.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Well, we did tell you to bring everything.
Securus Circle of Advisors, helping people build and secure their vision of retirement.
This week's Thread Up story is brought to you by Securus Circle of Advisors.
All right, Tim, so I really want to decorate this area so everyone driving up and down Lindbergh knows that we're celebrating the holidays here at Art Van Furniture.
Gotcha, how about that right there?
The tree again.
Yeah, better yet, how about this? That way I don't have to put it down.
Okay, whatever you want.
Hey, you mentioned you're on Lindbergh. You know what's right down the road from you?
What?
Lindbergh High School.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know what's going on there? Oh, the boys' soccer team, their goalie, Will Oler, he's battling leukemia, and he needs a bone marrow transplant. And his teammates, his friends, and the entire community are doing everything they can to find a match.
Remember to take a moment and say thank you to those who support you, and take a moment to spread words of encouragement to those who are struggling, and to take moments each day to spread laughter, kindness, and love, because those are the moments that are important in life.
I've known Will for most of my life. I've probably been playing soccer with him since I was 6 years old. As a goalie, he's always there backing me up. When I make a mistake, I know he's right there to recover for me, so it's always good to rely on him.
Will was absolutely amazing. He was stellar out there. He always gave it his all, no matter who we were against or what the circumstances was. And he was just a great guy out there on the field being a leader. Whenever I found out that Will's illness was coming back, me, just like much of the team, we were all heartbroken. And we knew that the recovery was going to be long for him. And we all rallied behind him.
To see them realize, not only the severity of the event, but to go above and beyond is really cool to see some of the younger generation step up and take the lead on it.
It's been tremendous. I will say we haven't had a rally like this here in the St. Louis area in a long time.
It's really cool just to see everyone come together. Like, I helped organize a drive at our school during our annual blood drive, but then other schools like Vianney, Melville, Oakville, Rockwood Summit, and Farmington, they've all done drives and helped support Will as well.
They've had over 30-some drives, physical drives, and then we also have a online drive. It's called a virtual drive set up, and they've already registered 1,700 people on there, along with their 30-some drives that they've done in the St. Louis area. I think they're probably up to around 3,000 donors so far.
We know a lot about the soccer community, about how they're always there backing each other up, but really seeing it come together right now for Will is amazing.
I'm not surprised. One thing about how competitive St. Louis is, it's equally, once we get off the field, we're holding hands, we're hanging out, we're friends, so I'm not surprised to see an off-the-field involvement like this.
The thing that I love about sport is it brings people together, and it serves a higher purpose, I think, which is to help, kids like Will and hopefully, get behind him during his struggles.
And there's so many people who don't understand what's really involved in being a donor. And a lot of people, it's like, oh, I don't know anything about it. Oh, that scares me. Oh, that hurts. I don't want to do it. But they don't really understand how simple it can be. You take a swab, which I have with me, and you literally take one swab at a time, and you swab the inside of a cheek. For like 60 seconds, you hold that, and then you'll do the other cheek, and then one down below. Right now, worldwide, there's only about 8 million people on the registry. So when you think about the amount of people out there, that's not a lot.
Will's really happy that everyone can come together and help us fight, and hopefully we can find him a match. He's putting up a good battle against cancer, and he's just giving it his all, and he's going to beat cancer.
The whole St. Louis soccer community is getting into the Act for Will. The St. Louis Ambush are having their Fan Fest on Sunday, and they too are holding a swab event to see if they can help find a match for Will's bone marrow transplant. And it's even going outside state lines. Morehead State in Kentucky is also holding an event for Will. Pretty cool. Hey, Jay, what do you think? I could be a centerpiece?
That's amazing, Tim. you're doing a good job. This is as much help as I can get out of you.
Yeah, I could do this all day.
I bet.
Hey, you know what?
What?
I've got a few questions. You know what that means?
Oh, let me guess. Hot seat?
It's time for the hot seat, brought to you by who, Jay?
Art Van Furniture.
You got it. Hey, I thought I was supposed to ask the question.
Hey, Tim, my store, and you haven't done anything today, so I get to put you in the hot seat for once.
All right, me and my Christmas tree.
Absolutely. So we got 30 seconds on the clock, and it is holiday movie trivia. I'm going to give you the name of the actor. You give me the name of the most famous holiday movie they've been in. You ready?
All right, got
Everybody ready?
Yeah.
All right. First one, Jim Carrey.
The Grinch.
Absolutely. Tom Hanks. Anybody?
Saving Private Ryan. No.
Polar Express.
Oh, Polar Express.
Polar Express. All right, I got an easy one for you. Next one, Macaulay Culkin.
Oh, Home Alone.
Absolutely.
Home Alone.
Chevy Chase.
Christmas Vacation.
Absolutely. All right. You ready? Let's see if you can do it. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh, he was in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Absolutely. You have conquered the hot seat, Tim.
Yes. Brought to you by
Art Van Furniture.
Yes, indeed.
Ready, set, save. Black Friday deals start now at Art Van Furniture. Beat the crowds and save up to 75% off furniture and home accessories when you take an extra 25% off the lowest prices anywhere, or get no interest till 2023. And enter to win a $5,000 home makeover. Chase sofas $599. Leather power rocker recliners $398. Black Friday deals start now at Art Van Furniture.
Do you know someone who is committed to changing lives in your community? Well, don't keep it a secret. Tell us about it. We're always looking for story ideas from all around the area, and you can help us find them. If you know of a neighbor or a good Samaritan devoting their time and talents to helping others, then go to our website and send us an email to sowhat@thethreadstl.com. You can also contact us on our Facebook page, and you just might see it on the thread because we love sharing the good news happening all around our town.
Did you know that pet waste causes water pollution problems for our entire community? Pet waste is a large source of pathogens to our water and contains disease-causing viruses and bacteria that are harmful to humans and other animals. And when left on the ground, those viruses and bacteria spread with rainwater, polluting our local waterways. Proper disposal is critical. Always pick up after your pet, putting the waste in the trash. Do your part to keep our sewers and waterways free of pet waste contamination. Find out more at stlmsd.com.
What? Our time's almost up together already? You mean I gotta wait till next Saturday? That's way too long. We gotta catch up during the week. I got a great idea. Hey, why don't you follow us on social media? Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You know, we've got content that doesn't actually fit on our 30-minute show, right? And we're adding new messages all the time. So follow us, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. It's our way to keep up with you throughout the week. And we can thread up all week long. Follow us, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. See you soon. All right, Jay, we're not at the store anymore. Tell me about this field trip.
Well, absolutely, Tim. You were so nice helping me out. I figured it's time for us to go do something for another charity. Where are we at?
I know where we are. This is the Women's Care Center that Catherine Shaw opened up just recently.
Absolutely.
This isn't going to be a center for chronically homeless women. This is a center for women who have that step off the street, and they've not yet gotten to the street. But if somebody doesn't step up and walk with them, they could easily be there next week, next year. So Tim, this is going to be the area where we have seating areas for the women. And then this is going to be the area where we have a long table and the benches to where the women will be eating family style. This is us living life with you and living life together in community, which I believe is what we were made for.
Whoa, I was talking to Catherine. They needed some more furniture to fill out their space, but they didn't have any more money.
Absolutely. Our van to the rescue. And you know what? You helped me out, so we're going to help Catherine out. So let's see what we got in the truck.
That is awesome. Oh, hey, you brought your own help? Would you need some extra muscle?
Listen, you take care of the tree, let our van take care of the rest.
I got this, guys.
Catherine!
Hi, Jay.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good to see you.
How are you?
All right, well, lead us the way. We got a lot of stuff to bring in and a lot of time.
What is this, you guys?
Oh, we got a ton of stuff. Where are we going?
Come on in.
Absolutely.
We'd had that discussion on Thursday to just kind of stop the spending of money and just wait, knowing that at some point that somebody would come forward with a sofa for us. And that was Thursday. And then on Friday you called saying that you had a friend who wanted to donate furniture as part of their Thanksgiving holiday.
Making her job a little easier and saying, hey, you know, here's the icing on the cake. After they've already built the cake, I mean, it's a thrill for us to do.
For the women to provide them dignity with brand new furniture is really special.
I love that. I love seeing Catherine's reaction, receiving the furniture, and I love Jay's excitement in delivering it. I mean, here's Jay just doing what he does, furniture, to help Catherine do what she does, care for these women through this Women's Care Center. It's what we're called to do, is to love people. I mean, look at the Independence Center. Their whole mission is to find out what the needs of their members are and then move to those, help them achieve the goals they want to achieve. And they're doing it. How about David with Sleeve a Message? I love his heart. Did you hear what he said? He said, if I can be a part of helping somebody restart their life, I'm all for it. And how about Allie? Wonderful Allie, just loves to dance, and now she's able to do what she does, dance to help other people. And what about that community at Lindbergh? And their goalie, Will Oler, battling leukemia for the second time. And the way his friends, teammates, family, and complete strangers have rallied around him with all of these swab events to try to find a bone marrow donor match. Incredible. It's what we're called to do, to move to the needs of people. In John 13:34, Jesus says, a new commandment I give to you, love one another. As I have loved you, love one another. Well, how did Jesus love us? Well, he laid down his life for us. He gave himself up for us that we may have eternal life with him, paid the price for our sins so that we'd be freed up to live with him in eternity. And how did he live his life? He just moved to the needs around him. He loved the next person who crossed his path, not by condemning them, but by pointing them to the Father and to himself and what he was ultimately going to do for them in the cross. You know, in a movie of days gone by called The Last Picture Show, it deals with some young people growing up in a small town in Texas. Coming-of-age movie of sorts. And one of the main characters, Sonny, has gone off to Mexico on spring break. And he had a friend there in town named Billy. Billy didn't have a lot of friends. He was a deaf mute who often swept up around Sam's place. But Sonny returns from his spring break, and it's early morning hours, and on this particular morning, Billy got to sweeping and wandering out into the streets. And a truck came over the hill and couldn't see Billy, and it hit him and killed him. As Billy's body's laying in the street, a crowd starts to gather, and they're saying, oh, it's okay. They're telling the truck driver, don't worry about it. He didn't have any real friends or family. He was just a deaf, mute boy. Nobody cared much about him. And about that time, Sonny comes out, and he hears what they're saying. And he goes and picks up that lifeless body, says he was sweeping, and makes the point that he cared about him. Nobody else may have cared about him, but he did. He was somebody special to him. That's how it is with God. That's why he sent his son down for us, because he cares about us. The world writes people off, but God doesn't. That's why he sent his son, to pay the price for our sins and to show us this amazing love. And what does he ask in return? Love God, love people. It's our mission. It's what we're called to do. Love the next person who crosses our path. Well, that brings us to the end, but not the end. You know what I'm talking about.
Thank you so much for the donation of furniture.
Absolutely.
It's going to mean so much to our
women. We're so happy to help the cause, and I'm happy to donate all the furniture. Tim, did you have anything you're going to help out with today?
Oh, there you go.
Thank you so much. Our first Christmas tree.
Spot Media Production Group.